Hello, everyone. Welcome into our weekly live stream, as always, at the same time. It's been a while since we last spoke uh, one on one, I would say, me and the community. We had a very interesting live stream, the previous time with our One Piece Labs partners, the investors from Bay Area. I really like the energy that we had in that live stream. All the questions that we asked, all the answers that we got from them. You can get a lot of a better understanding of the industry and how it works from both sides, not just from the standpoint of the startup, but also from the standpoint of the investor himself. Because they go through difficulties, problems, and everything all the time too. I would say investment fund is equivalent to a startup because it is a startup. In order to create a fund, you have to raise capital for that fund as well. You have to, create your pitch deck. You have to have some kind of a portfolio of companies that you're planning to invest in, also your personal history. So it's not much different from creating a brand new startup, whether it's a Web 3 or Web 2. It doesn't really matter. So I always try to keep in touch with investors personally and ask how they overcome certain problems for their fund, since it's the same startup. So I hope that everybody liked that live stream and we got some insights. And it kind of makes me personally feel a little more calm and confident when you have conversations like this, because sometimes we think that everybody around is getting some kind of a progress and doing something great. And I always look at those companies and founders and try to gain knowledge on what they did different from me that led them to success. Okay, even though I wouldn't call ourselves not successful. We definitely are with what we have, with the market we're in right now and everything. But you can always become better, better founder, better first person, better community member, better manager, and you name it. So I totally do recommend people from the community also do that. If you have a friend that's doing business, or a friend that's let's say a project manager or a community member, admin, ask them questions of what they do, how they overcome certain difficulties and situations in their company, in their business, and stuff like that. So um, yeah, kind of getting back to the previous life. Don't want to do that. What I wanted to share with our community today is that obviously, we can see that we still didn't raise the money for the project. So what situation mm, we have right now is that, as you guys remember, and I've said that many times, that from the beginning of the project to until today, we never raised any money, and we only started raising, I would say, last summer or so, or beginning of last summer. And it's pretty normal that it takes a long time to raise capital. On average, it is about a year or two or so until you get your first investment. And we, kind of almost crossed the timeline of 1 year right now. So I'm thinking that, we're going to be, we are going to have a successful race in, closer future. But the situation that we have right now is that from the beginning until present, we've been funding the company Grand Time by ourselves from the other business that we have in Chicago. But it comes to the point right now when all three of us understand that we can't afford investing more than we invest now. Okay, and with the growth of the team, adding new people, marketing expenses, living in the Bay Area and living in general, for all three of us and the three families, we understand we cannot cover the growth pain, which is the fact that when the company is growing, obviously the expenses are growing, and since we took this path from the beginning, by not looking for money because we had them and investing ourselves and growing, we didn't think that you also have to have your income to grow with that in order to be able to cover all the expenses. So what happened is that I decided to start working. So now I am employed by a company. It's not a Web3 company. It is a home service company. Same business as I own in Chicago, but here in the Bay Area. In order for me to stay here, in order for me to live here, attend events, meet people, and all that, I needed extra as well. So I started working for a company. So I work 5 days a week. During the day, I finish closer to the evening time and spend my all my evenings and sometimes night times and weekends on Grand Time. So the I think this is good because most of the people and most of the founders I personally know, when it comes to situations like this, people are just pausing the projects and focusing on the race and not doing anything. Us, on the other hand, we decided to continue doing what we're doing, also start working in order to have extra income to be able to invest ourselves before we get funded by someone else, by a venture fund or angel investor or whatever it can be. Okay, so with that being said, also I know that we made the right choice of doing that because now about 2 days ago we got good news that our platform, is now working in a way that we can now perform tasks through it, and by not through the bots but right through the platform, and it's we made it easier and it's working right now, and we're uploading posts of different companies and ourselves as well there, so people can start doing tasks on platform on daily basis and earn tokens for now. Okay, so we're not we're not marketing for clients right now or anything like that. The reason why is because, like I said, most of the time I'm working in the company, so I can't really spend all my day like I did before for to attract companies to join and subscribe and everything. But I still do it. So we will have it right now. We just uploaded first, I think, 3 companies as a test companies, just to test ourselves, see what we can do, how we can do it, how good we are, how many comments and likes and retweets we can get and everything, and also look at the quality of accounts that we are using, because another issue and situation that we ran into with the company Upland, if you guys remember, that big company that was planning to become our client and start doing tasks with us and everything. So they canceled the contract with us. And on the admin meeting last week on Thursday, I kind of brought that up and covered that topic of why that happened and what we need to think of in the future. So if you guys remember, I was saying constantly on almost every live stream that we have to make sure that we use our either personal accounts or accounts that are being active with posts, active you as a person by like DMing people or commenting or liking and stuff like that. And we have to have certain amount of, good amount of followers, good amount of posts that are recent on our timelines. So because most of the people in the community didn't really, I don't want to say care because everybody cares, but didn't really pay attention to this moment. Yeah, what happened to the posts that we were commenting is that Upland got a notification for Twitter that they're suspecting fraud. Okay, because all the accounts that we had, they kind of look like bots, and the company was like, okay, we got this notification, we have to pause it so they don't ban our account. And why would I pay money for actions that look like bots when I can just pay for bots and get the same thing cheaper, which I understand, as the business owner, and is if the person that would or would not pay for marketing services like this. The concept is amazing. The amount of people that is performing tasks right now is great. If we can do like we do about 50 to 60 comments under each post, being active, this is beautiful. But what definitely needs to be changed and considered in mind, at least, is that your accounts need to be in good standing and they need to look good. So from starting very soon, we're going to filter out the accounts that are performing tasks on Grand Time platform, and when we will be onboarding people, we'll also be checking the accounts that you guys want to connect to the platform in order not to have any difficulties or misunderstandings down the road when we're already performing tasks. Because if we do see accounts that are not looking good, don't have followers or don't have recent posts or anything like that, we're just not going to pass them in the beginning. And if the person has another account that he wants or he or she wants to connect to the platform, we'll obviously let you guys do it, and we'll be more than happy to, add another account on the platform and let you do the tasks and earn tokens. So this is probably what I was all I was going to share today with you guys, and I appreciate all the people that are still staying with us, and even if we I would say lose the amount of interested people today, I will still be doing what I'm doing, and I won't stop. Okay, so that I can promise to myself and promise to people that are with me, that are new, that are been here for a long time. I will definitely not let circumstances affect our own dream. Okay, and this is my dream to bring Grand Time, up there, to let the world know about who we are, and to have companies, do word of mouth marketing to themselves by saying how good we are and why they should use us. So that's on me. But the only thing I'm asking for is your help emotionally and physically when we have time to do something on platform, that we actually spend this time and do it thoroughly to help us all. So that was my message to our community today. If we have Olga, I'm not sure if we have Olga today with us, but if we do have questions, I'm ready to answer them. Let's see if Olga responds. If not, then we'll probably answer them in the chat. Uh, Okay, I just got a message that Olga is not here because of technical difficulties. So if we do have questions in the chat, I will still go back and answer those questions. Obviously, if they're not repetitive questions from the same people, guys. Okay, that's another reminder. We've already had a couple of people banned from the chats. Unfortunately, the reason being is that because people were asking same exact questions that they were answered to multiple times throughout a pretty long period of time. So please make sure you don't do it. You don't ask relative questions if you have them. If you don't have questions, just don't ask. That I'm just I don't feel good when I have to ban someone, and I don't feel good when I have to answer the question that been answered before multiple times, and we all know the answers to them. So thank you again, everybody, for being here today, for listening to me. Some of the most of the news that we have are good. Yes, there are struggles like everybody has. It's not amazing everywhere and every day, but I think that we're proudly going through those difficulties and overcoming them, and that's due to the team and the community, us all together. So thank you guys for being here today again. I will see everybody in 2 weeks for the live stream. And I will see my admins next week on Thursday at the same time. So thank you all, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.